Hello, hello. Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. So, something that I experience from time to time when I go out into the world, and it doesn't bother me anymore, but I'm going to speak on it because it's something that is just ultimately ridiculous and whatnot. And I heard somebody talking about, or read somebody talking about this the other day, partially in a way, or saying this the other day. And I'm going to preface this with what I heard said the other day, which makes a lot of sense. All right? The way that people are disrespectful towards individuals that are gay or homosexual or lesbian or transgender is completely different. The way people are disrespectful, how they try to be funny and try to be cute and try to, kind of play on our top as if we don't know what they're doing, but we do. And somebody broke this down like this. The way that people, usually majorly straight individuals, try to embarrass and or disrespect homosexuals and transgender women is like this. They understand and or know that a homosexual, a gay man, is a gay man, identifies as a gay man. They're just effeminate. They're effeminate. They have some feminine qualities about them in their appearance, possibly, or in the way that they talk, the way that they move, so on and so forth. A straight person will say and or call that effeminate homosexual, that effeminate gay male, a she, as a way of being disrespectful. That's supposed to anger the homosexual man and or get them in their feelings, because a homosexual man does not identify as a she. They are a he. They are just effeminate. With transgender women, they do the same crap, except they flip it. They'll say he, and they'll try to play like he, her, him, she. They try to play on your top. That's what I heard it said the other day by Saucy Santana in the interview that he did, and where he was basically explaining his pronouns and how people try to play in the face of homosexual individuals and transgender women. What I'm telling you, there is a disrespect that people feel so comfortable in showing towards those that they do not understand and or do not care for, that if it were done to them, they would have a serious issue or problem. Tonight I went and got some food from a food truck, and unfortunately the girl that works there, the first time I went by this food truck, I could feel her energy and that it was a little bit off, and I just kind of let it go. The next time I came, which was tonight, and I had to deal with her, she tried me again, but she tried to play that game of calling me a he when I was around the corner and not in her face. She thought that I didn't hear her, and or she thought I may have heard her, but I would have responded when she said it in a negative way. And I didn't respond in a negative way. I got my food. I said, thank you. Have a good night. Bye. As I was leaving, after eating my food at that spot, I saw her as I was leaving. Her face was out the window. It's almost like she was expecting me to come back there and say something to her or respond to what she said. And she had this kind of look on her face, like it was kind of like she was partially, smiling a little bit or whatever, trying to throw some kind of signal my way of, yeah, I said it, I said that, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't let it affect me. I don't let stuff like that affect me. People like that, especially young individuals like that, they're going to have an experience in life one day. They're going to have quite a few experiences where they're going to end up experiencing what it feels like to be disrespected, and in manners and or ways that they are not going to be able to handle. The disrespect that people have for those that are a different race than them, or nationality, or different size, different tax bracket, different types of careers, jobs, and so on and so forth, and especially those that are homosexual or transgender. One thing I will tell you is this. a lot of the times they will not disrespect certain individuals, even knowing who they are, because they don't necessarily respect who they are, but they have more respect for certain individuals than they do for others, which is also telling and also a damn shame. When I tell you, what people choose, how people choose to treat you, says a lot about them. I know who I am, and I could have said something to her and basically educated her and told her what was up and how not to talk to me. But it was not worth my time, effort, and energy, because she's going to have to go through some experiences where the people that she comes across that she tries that with may actually take her head off and may actually tell her about herself in a manner that she's not going to be happy about. Or she may experience being discriminated because of her race, her ethnicity. The sad thing about it too was, I did a rave review over that business, over that food truck, and I told them, that their food was great and so on and so forth. And even though I extended so much kindness and respect for what they do and an appreciation and wrote a rave review, that girl still felt like she should disrespect me, and that was totally just telling about the type of person she is. She's going to have some growing up to do. She's going to have some learning to do, because we live in this world together. We don't have to like each other, but we do need to respect each other. We do need to respect each other. And that's not me saying that I have carte blanche respect for everybody that's in the LGBT community. That's not saying I have carte blanche respect for anybody that's within the heterosexual community. The thing is, I show respect because I want respect in return. Bingo. I give respect, I want respect in return. When I don't get that, especially as a customer and a patron of a business, I take my business elsewhere. I don't do business with people that are going to be evil and wicked and cruel and disrespectful to other individuals, especially when that person they're being disrespectful towards is not being disrespectful towards them, is not being wicked, is not being cruel, is not being a toxic drain in society. The other point of this too is knowing which battles to fight. I know who I am. I love who I am. I'm all right with me. I know God knows who I am. God loves who I am, and God is all right with me. Meaning that what somebody else thinks or feels about me, it's none of my business. Now, she didn't say it directly to my face. She said it as I was coming around, leaving my vehicle to go and get my food, in an offhanded way to her associate that was working with her brother. So she thought that she was being slick in the way that she was saying what she said, and she may not have meant to say that, but I do believe that she did mean to say that, based off of my first experience with her and the energy I received from her. So I'm going to leave it at this for now. I'm also going to speak quite a bit more, because God is guiding me to do so, in regard to heterosexual, homosexual, transgenderism, lesbianism, and yeah. That is the direction that God is taking me in. So be looking for more content, more videos related to over the upcoming weeks. It's going to be deep. Real deep. I'm also going to let you know as well too, I will be moving from this platform to another platform so that I can reach more individuals that could benefit from what I have to share. Nothing against YouTube platform. I appreciate all my subscribers here, those that are tuning in and watching my content, what I am sharing, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But I know that there are other people out there in the world that are not on YouTube that need to hear what I have to say. So God is expanding my territory, and I'm going to be obedient and do what He is calling me to do. Once again, if you would like to leave a donation, my Cash App is $Josie JL Walker. That's JosieJLWalker at the Cash App. You'll see my picture. I appreciate any donation that you send my way. It will help in a lot of ways and in a lot of areas. You have a blessed evening. Bye bye.